On Friday, December 20th, over 70 NAC students filled the library at Valley High School to listen to a panel of NAC alumni at the 3rd annual NAC Holiday Potluck and Alumni Panel event. The returning alumni, many of whom are first-year college students attending a diverse range of colleges including Cal State East Bay, Hope College, Transylvania University, Birmingham-Southern College, UC Riverside, and Cal State Fullerton, talked to students about how they dealt with academic challenges, culture shock, homesickness, and financial issues while navigating their way through college.
It's so exciting to be here. Welcome, everybody. When we first started this, meaning the panel, it was just sort of an idea. The idea that we could have current college students, recent college students, some of them not so recent, come back and tell the students who are enrolled in the program from their own perspective what college is about.
Like for papers and everything, I would go to the library and work on them every single day, an hour at least in the library, studying whatever. Or you can even go to your TAs and they'll read your papers once, twice, 3 times until you get your perfect draft, which may be your 4th one.
And then I knew if I needed help, that there was also a learning center there, almost like the NAC. It was basically in the library, and it was free, so I visited there often just to get help on papers because it could help me there.
I studied for tests and midterms. I read for the class and I highlighted, and then you go over what you read in class. That's what we did. And then I studied for tests. So like my study thing, I rewarded myself. Like it actually works, no, legitimately. For every 20 minutes I studied, I gave myself a piece of chocolate because then I knew that and then between every 40 minutes I take a 10-minute break and walk and go get a chocolate bar. So that means
the professors are aware of you. They're at a small school, they're aware of what you're doing and they're aware of how you're handling it. And that was the beauty of it, and that's how I handled my academic challenges, with the help of my professors really pulling me aside and saying hey, you need some tutoring, and I can provide you that.
There wasn't so many of my ethnicity and background, but there were some. But the way I dealt with it was I just found myself getting along with everyone. I wasn't closed to opening myself up to different cultures.
I was not lucky as you guys that were in small school and teachers helped me. I had to look for myself, the help, the center or tutoring center. I did my research where I could go and at what time they were available for me.
In addition to the panel, students heard from other alumni who were also present at the event and willing to share their college insight.
Yes, it is difficult, and honestly for me, everything that she said, I was like, yes. You just have to know that you have to get it done. You don't have an option. This is not if I don't get it, my grade will drop from a B to a B minus or whatever. No, this is gonna be a huge drop. So basically just knowing that it has to get done, that you don't have a choice, is always a good thing.
You're gonna expect, you have to look at all of that little stuff. How much it rains, how much of it snows, where's your local stores. If you like shopping, it's not the best place to go. I'm a shopaholic. I knew it, which was the best place for me to go because there's no stores.
There's some people who are honestly, they're curious. They haven't encountered people like you, people who are different, who aren't white, so they want to know. So the best thing to keep in mind is to be tolerant, and for the people who are mean, always put them in their place.
After the panel, students mingled with each other and enjoyed a potluck dinner of home-cooked meals. The dinner also served as an alumni reunion, allowing alumni to catch up with one another while enjoying a holiday meal.